Welcome. I have the new Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, and today I'll go over unboxing along with a quick spec look of the device and just obviously the product. So, popping it open, we have two little pull tabs. Getting in there, oh, that's a nice design. Yep, that's pretty cool. So you have a pretty long looking Type A to Type C cable. We have additional ear tips right here. They can change out for medium or small, small or big, as medium come pre-applied. And obviously the earbuds themselves. Now taking them out, they are, looks to be kind of color coded. It also has it at the stem. They are actually lighter than I expected. The stem doesn't have too much weight in it. But talking about the actual parameters of those, let's quickly go into that. So, in terms of Bluetooth, we are looking at Bluetooth 5.4 in here, so I think this is actually the newest one, so it will give you probably the best battery life along with the best connectivity. Then the headphones or earbuds come with 6 microphones, so you can obviously use the ANC, as these are ANC, no surprise there, I would say. So we have ANC microphones right there. We have something that they're calling spacious audio, 360 audio, and active noise reduction. Now I am basically reading that in Polish and just translating it as I go, so if some things that I say might sound a bit off, just know that this might be just lost in translation. But anyway, continuing on, in terms of sensors in here, we have accelerometer, gyroscope, hall sensor, pressure sensor, proximity, touch sensors, along with a voice pickup unit, though I'm not sure what that is. And moving on into the dimensions and specs, we are looking at the buds themselves. Size is 18.1 millimeters by 19.8 millimeters by 33.2 millimeters. Now they are pretty small, I would say, nothing really substantial. The only thing that I would say I don't necessarily like is the stem. Never was a big fan of the stem, but some people do like it. And probably with the stem you're gonna get, I would assume, a better battery life. So that is a positive in this aspect. Now, in terms of the actual entire case, we are looking at 48.7 by 58.9 by 24.4 millimeters. So it's obviously a relatively small one. When compared to the Galaxy Buds, I think it is a bit wider. In terms of thickness, it's less thick. So there we go. Now in terms of the design of the case, it looks like the back hinge kind of resembles, I think, Apple is using the similar kind of looking hinge, although I could be wrong. And it looks like a mixture of Apple mixed with nothing branding. The kind of clear design right here just strikes me as a nothing kind of design. But all in all, it feels nice, premium, as it should, considering these buds cost about $250 freaking dollars. So these are at a very premium price tag. So they do better blow you away or just blow you, as yeah, this is a hefty price for earbuds. Now moving on, we also have IP57 rating right here. And moving on into the battery life of the buds and the case, we're looking at ANC talk, at least that's what they're advertising. We are looking at 4.5 hours. Then with the case, we're looking at a combined time of 20 hours of ANC talk time. And in terms of music listening, ANC on 6 hours, with the case 26 hours. And now with ANC off, you actually don't get that much better battery life. So talk without ANC, 5 hours compared to the 4.5, and 22 compared to the 20 with the case. And in terms of music listening, we're looking at 7 hours compared to the 6 with ANC, and 30 hours with the case compared to the 26 with ANC on. So 30 hours with ANC off. And the battery sizes here, the buds themselves come with a 53 mAh battery, and the case itself comes with a 515 mAh case. We have a Bixby voice wake up, and that's basically all there is of info to these buds on official Samsung website. See if there's anything more maybe on the casing, but I doubt it. Yep, nothing more, so there we go. Now, looking at some more kind of jargon that they have right here, I just kind of want to go to the image that they have on their website and see if there's any kind of additional info, but it's just kind of, you know, bogus that you would expect. We have some backlit LED compared to the other ones that do not have the other versions of it, as they also have lower end versions like the Buds 3 and Buds FE. These are the pros, obviously. Anything else? So all of this was already mentioned. Nope. Okay, so that's basically everything worth mentioning in here. Now, last thing that I want to do is maybe quickly pair them up with my phone and just kind of try to put that next to the microphone right there off the screen, and hopefully you can kind of get a listen to maybe how the bass sounds. Obviously, it won't be very representative of how they will sound in your ear. That is going to be completely most likely different, and additionally this will differ from person to person how you perceive this sound through the microphone, depending on what you're using to listen this on, to play it back on. So I just want to give it for people that might want to just kind of hear this. Now luckily they automatically show up right in my list right here, so all I need to do is just click on it and hopefully it will connect without need for me to download the app. Pair, and yep, there it is, it's paired. So that was pretty quick. So taking them out, I'm gonna open up YouTube and find some crab rave. Okay. I am going to take off the pop filter of the microphone, so you might want to like brace yourself for some rattling noises. Okay, so hopefully this will sound decent on the, whoa, almost dropped a $250 bud. So hopefully that will sound decent on the recording. But like I said, the quality of what you've heard right now will be vastly different than what you will hear when actually using them in ear. And in addition, this will also differ depending on what you're using right now to listen this on. Some speakers, maybe your phone or stuff like that. Obviously, when you're listening this to the phone speakers, this will just be absolutely atrocious comparison. But when using maybe some like decent headphones, you might actually get a better representation of how they actually sound. But all in all, I do want to just finish this off by saying I find the price to be a little bit too high for the buds themselves. 250 bucks is not a small price to ask for just a pair of buds, and whatever tech that they come with, features, I just find that it won't make up compared to some other options that you can get even from Samsung at a much cheaper price, and just sacrifice just a little bit of quality. It's this kind of diminishing return kind of thing, where you're paying way more for way less in terms of features. So you can get older versions of buds, or the cheaper versions of them, that will just sacrifice some of the features while still delivering you a crispy, good sound, but you will get to pay much less for them. Here you overpaying, I would argue, for just some extra features that you might never need, or some kind of like diminishing returns that you probably won't perceive, and you're paying premium for that. So at least that's how I would perceive this. Like I said, I haven't listened to those yet myself, but I think for 250 bucks I prefer to save up like half of that price and get older versions, or continue to use my own. That will literally probably run me new half the price of these ones, and these, in my opinion, still sound serviceable for what I need, which is just kind of something that noise cancels partially my environment, along with giving me music that sounds decent. I'm not looking for like top quality experience right here. I just want to have something that drowns out the noise, and these will do this job for probably less than half the price. So yeah, anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to smash like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.